Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new episode of Legends. Got you there. It's not actually Legends, it's a different kind of Legends, it's Legends of Runeterra. And we're back today with another starting deck. I wanted to touch on, we've seen in our previous episode, the one with the Lees and the Spiders, which basically was an aggro. Now, this is a mid-range. I think this is a very good mid-range starting deck. It's spells and stealth, and it's Ionia and Piltover and Zaun. I think I spelled those things correctly. Those are regions. They're basically like factions. You can only pair up 2 maximum. So the decks can only be 1 color or 2 color. I don't know if you hear that in the background. That is the sound of a marvelous technological advancement called a dishwasher. And thanks to that, I'm able to record these episodes daily now. No more washing the dishes. Screw that. Okay, back on track. So this is a mid-range deck, but as I've toyed around with it, I would say it has aggro tendencies. If you draw on the curve correctly, that's RNG, of course, you can basically play a very aggressive aggro match, at least from your perspective. So it's safe to say that this deck can be called Midgro for all time's sakes. The curve is really, really nice. Whoever made this deck had some good knowledge of deck building. Let's get to the deck itself. We've got Thermogenic Beam. This is a 0 cost, but not a 0 cost. You get to spend all your mana whenever you play it, just to deal exactly that amount of damage to a specific target. We've got Astute Academic. This thing gets buffed whenever you draw cards. Health Potion, Sparring Student. This thing gets buffed when you summon creatures. Okay, Academy Prodigy. This one has Quick Attack. I don't know if I mentioned Quick Attack in the previous episode. Quick Attack creatures can strike first, meaning if they get blocked and the HP of the blocker is lower or equal to that of your attacking creature with Quick Attack, that blocker dies. Nonetheless, your creature still gets blocked, meaning they won't hit the Nexus, but at least you won't get itself killed. So that's an important thing. Boom Crew Rookie, deal 2 to the enemy Nexus. This is another aggro card. Of course, even though it has 1 attack, has potential for a 3 damage. With that, deal 2 to the enemy Nexus, which I think can be cancelled, but that's 3 damage. Even if it gets blocked, it still does 2 damage. Let's see what we have next. Flame Chompers. This is a discard card mechanic. So it's a blocker and it has challenges, so you can attack with it and just divert some of your opponent's blocking resources to be able to strike for that beautiful, I was about to say face, but Nexus. Also, there's a card here in the deck that allows you to discard other cards in your hand. So you can basically discard this and summon it free of charge. We've got the Green Glade Duo. Whenever summon an ally, give me +1/+0 this round. So again, elusive, another aggro card, and can get buffed if you want to dump your entire stuff on the board. Just be mindful of that 1 HP. Some things can get to it. Okay, we've got Mystic Shot, some works map, grant an ally elusive. Be mindful, you need to place this before entering attack mode. Why? Because, or at least before, actually you can activate it when you enter attack mode. Just don't allow your opponent to block the card you're about to give elusive to. Why? Because that card's going to get blocked. You want to prevent your opponent from blocking it. So if it's elusive, it can't block if your opponent does not have an elusive card. Meaning you need to put elusive before your opponent assigns a blocker to your creature. Get excited. This is the discard card. discard 1, deal 3 to anything. So it's pretty nice to hit the Nexus as well. And you get to discard something that probably is not so useful. Or you can help Jynx grow. We'll get to that in a moment. Green Glade Elder. This is a powerful card, I'd say. Even though the stats are pretty crappy, just 1/1. But what it does is actually more important. When I'm summoning Grant Allies in hand, +1/+1. Meaning, you know, we've got a lot of cards that have only 2 attack. Which means they can't fight against... oh, there's a little battery. You guys missed that. So they can't defend against fearsome cards. So what this baby does, it helps you buff some of those creatures, so you can lay down some defense against those fearsome cards. And we've got the cards to buff, which is the Golden Crush Bot. That's a 2/5, that's an excellent blocker. We've got the Scale Snapper. We've also been using this as a blocker with that 0/3 buff. You can push for damage, but, I don't know, turn 3, usually your opponent will start laying down crap, so it's pretty risky for just 2 HP to, I don't know, maybe if you want just to take out, snipe something big, but your opponent can hit it with anything that deals 2. I'll just put a blocker with 2 attack, and this thing is gone. So I definitely advocate for using this with the HP buff. Shadow Assassin, Elusive. When I'm summoned, draw 1. Twin Disciplines. Give an ally +3 or 0/+3. So it's situational. Sometimes I use it for damage. Most of the times I use it for defense. Whenever I'm going into mid-range. We've got Zed, someone attacking Living Shadow with my stats. When it levels up, it just has an increased stats. Someone attacking Living Shadow with my stats, and evolve someone attacking Living Shadow with stats and keywords. Okay, so the keywords also get ported. This, wait a minute, misclick. So this is the Living Shadow. This is the double that Zed spawns in attack mode already when he attacks. Meaning, you can actually have Zed buffed up, and whenever the Living Shadow will get spawned, the Living Shadow will also have the buffs. Remember, same stats. So it's a very good card, hero card, I must say. Jynx, you've got a lot of cards that can help you discard, or a lot of low cost that you can play and get rid of cards. Why? Because when Jynx levels up, draw 1 every time, so you get to draw 2 cards when you start the round. And whenever you empty your hand for the first time in a round, you get this thing. Super Mega Death Rocket, default enemy to Nexus and want all other enemies. It's fleeting, it's sort of like ephemeral, so it's an ephemeral spell. They could have just said that. You lose it if you don't use it, remember. By the way, I really like Jynx. Some dude just summoned something, and that card was like, I'm about to, whatever, and Jynx was like, I'm about to, baby. She's very childish, and I really like her quotes. Will of Ionia, recall a unit. Kempunk Shredder, deal 1 to all enemy units. Jewel Protector, this is a very important good card. 5 cost, 4/4 stats, grants an ally in hand +3/+3. So you can use it to buff Zed or some other thing that you just want to use to, I don't know, push baby. Augmented Experimenter, this is another good discard card mechanic. You just throw away your entire hand and draw 3 cards. If this is the only card you have in hand, then you don't discard anything, but you still draw 3 cards. This is an excellent card to trigger. You got it, Jynx. So when this guy drops on the board, your entire hand is emptied. Jynx levels up, and you get to draw 3 cards. So that's very good. We've got also Dawn. wait a minute. Dawn and Dusk. Summon 2 exact copies of an ally. They're ephemeral. Can be good to spawn multiple Zeds and have multiple shadows. If you only have Zed on the board and you play this one, you'll have 3 Zeds and 3 living shadows. Imagine the possibilities. And the Empyrean, which is vanilla. It's a funny card. I'll say it's just funny. It's elusive. It's very hard to deal with. For 7 cost, 6/5. That's good stats. And sometimes it can just take the match home. Just be wary of stuns. If you plan on using this card as the last-ditch effort in winning a game and your opponent has stun, then, well, c'est la guerre. That's pretty much it about the deck. It's Midgro spells and stealth. Let's take it on ladder and see how it does. Alright, here we go. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, I'm already rank 3. Bronze or silver, whatever that thing is. Progressing, advancing, aggressive expansion. Starting hand. I think I could throw away this flame chomper. Let's keep it. What the hell? Nice. No play. Well, this means no aggro. We're just gonna have to go with mid-range here. I had the attack token, but I had nothing to play. What was I supposed to do? Let's drop this one. We've got a quick attack on the board. Maybe we can do something next turn. Actually, we can get rid of whatever blocker my opponent will decide to throw. Let's buff. Oh, let's buff. We've got only creatures in hand, so feels legit to apply the buff. That's a +5 buff spread amongst all the creatures in our hand. Why would you do that? Well, lost the attack token, didn't attack. Again. Opponent is either aggro or mid-range. So far, it's feeling like aggro. Damn, that's a lot of creatures. Well, if he won't attack... Let's drop the Flame Chomper, and I think we're gonna drop the second. Oh no, 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 no! Let's drop the Boom Crew Rookie. I wanted to snipe, but all the snipeable creatures are not worth it. Wow! Somebody bring the Vaseline. This is gonna hurt. These bet a flesh wound. Okay, 5, 5, 5, 5. Let's drop T. I just want to call it Flying Tiger. That's what it looks like. Looks like a flying tiger. I've got 5 mana. We'll drop Z and see if I can snipe. I'll probably snipe that 2/2. Oh boy. That hero of his whenever it levels up, it gets some stats and 10 HP instead of 5. So it just needs to survive 10 damage, because it also has regenerate. And after that, every time he survives, he just spawns another penguin. Whatever is that? It's a poro. It's a poro. Yeah, it's a poro. It's not a penguin. It's a poro. Oh yeah, it's a lot of damage. Hopefully that I will be able to push. Opponent still has 2 mana. Damn, I only have 4, 3. Won't be able to deal critical blow and remove that hero from play. I think that hero will stay on the board for a very long time if I don't find something to get rid of it. Please forgive me, I still don't know all the cards by heart, and I'll just play them as I see fit. Mostly interested in stats, not in names. Stats win you the game. Abilities win you the game. Not card names. But feel free to criticize me. I will learn them. Eventually. Damn. Oh, that also has Challenger. Good grief. That could have been useful in blocking something else. Ooh. Brown. Yep. All the necessary ingredients to make this and this match miserable for me. Okay, so I'm just surviving here. At least I'm trying to survive. That thing is gonna pop up a lot of poros. Golden Crush Bot. We've got 6 mana. I just want to play the Crush Bot and can't play. If I play Jynx, I'll only be playing 1 creature, and I don't want that. So I'll just play into that Snapper, which is the only 3 costs I have left. Yeah, I need to defend. It's the only card I can play. By the way, the spell mana is basically stuck there for spells. You can't tap into it to use it for creature summonings. So, yeah, next turn is gonna suck. Okay. I can buff something even more. And I'm going to buff the Golden Crush Bot. Well, why? Because otherwise, if I put all the stats and all the buffs and all the whatever into a single card like a hero, which is already has some perks and is already favored for sniping, then you're just shooting yourself in the foot. By buffing another creature, I'm basically distributing the focus that my opponent needs to apply in order to, I don't know, fight back against whatever I put down. Okay, yeah, that's gonna summon another one of those 3/3 poros with Overwhelm. Overwhelm is like Breakthrough. I don't know, if I keep repeating myself, maybe it's because I'm repeating them in my own head just so I don't forget them and I remember it, at least for now. But also I don't remember if I managed to talk about those keywords in our previous video. a memory refresher is always good. Yep, there's another spawn. Well, at least 4 of my attacking creatures. I think 4. Did they all 4 manage to hit home? I don't know what to do next. We've got Jynx, but we've got 2 other creatures in hand, which I don't think I can get rid of. No, I need 9 mana, which I don't have. I can play the Crush Pot, which is buffed and can deal with those nasty 3/3s. Hey look, more Poros. Maybe this is a Poro deck. Could be. I want to build one of these. Yep. Ever since that training, the challenges in the tutorial, there's a challenge with Poros and the like. I want to do like small little fluffy things that kill you. Okay, so we should be fun for next turn to have Jynx on board, because we will be able to play whatever card we draw plus this 2 cost that we currently have right now. I just need to block now and survive. Let's hope Jynx does not die. That would pretty much suck. We're out of cards, and Jynx is the only thing that can keep us alive. Probably, hopefully, it can also win us the game. Okay, let's block this dude. We should only take 1 damage. Yes. Uh-oh. Prismatic barrier. Ah, come on, man. Yeah, that's a ward. You apply the ward, and you ignore the first amount of damage that you get. Ouch. Well, at least it's a 10-10er. Round 9. Damn, this is getting long. Okay, we've got 2 cards that we can play. We also have the attack token. And our Jynx is about to evolve. Yeah, I think we should add 0, 3. But if I do that, then my opponent will also be able to play a card. Oh, no. Damn. It was a burst. I could have played it. My opponent wouldn't have been able to play anything else, I think. I don't want to risk it. I can play it now. Have Jynx survive. Oh, yeah, I can play it now. Have Jynx survive. Also buff her up. Unfortunately, my opponent will summon another Poro 3/3. Because that's not going to be lethal for that card. Da, 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 da. Told ya, Jynx is funny. Slowly getting there. Okay, my opponent is down to 8. If we manage to dump our hand 2 times, that means 2 rounds of dumping. Too much dumping. We don't have the attack token, and my opponent has... Holy shit. Only have like 3 creatures, but I think I can use them to get the job done. That is surviving. Oh no. Ooh. Ha! So I'm going to use Will of Ionia. I am going to recall my Jynx, because Jynx is going to win us the match. I got a feeling. Ooh, come on. It's the only thing I can do. Yeah, I'm just gonna get her back and avoid getting her killed. Then I'm gonna put her back on the board with that second card that I have in hand, and I'm gonna trigger that bomb and deal 4 damage to my opponent's Nexus, plus 1 damage to all of my opponent's creatures. Haha. Jynx likes to hop back into into the summoner's hand. Be smart, be like Jynx. And here we go. Oh wait, yeah. So as I mentioned before, it's a game of tic-tac-toe. You can just dump everything there and go crazy. Now, every card that you play will have a reaction from your opponent. Okay. Fortunately, well, we survived. That's 6 damage. 6 damage. Yeah, I'm just down to 4. I'm just down to 4. And I'm gonna probably die soon. Jynx stands for Jynx, yeah. Makes total sense. We've got exactly 2 mana left. Should definitely play it. I think we're gonna clear something. How many cards? Nah, just 1. But it's good. We're dealing... Damn. I accidentally summoned 1 again. But I have the attack token, meaning I win the game. Got it. Jynx got it. I'm gonna win the game. There's nothing my opponent can... Except maybe, like... Decimate? I think that one gave... You know, I can trigger Jynx's ability even without using both of my cards in hand. Because I'm gonna dump all the cards in hand. And the game is... over. Oh, I can't play it right now. My opponent surrendered. I win. Damn, it was a long battle. Oh boy. Oh boy. Mid-range wins the game. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.